Arrows what now? That one stung a little bit. I'll just assume that Modeus was involved somehow. What? It's Helltaker, but we can only flirt. What? We've dated all the Helltaker Demon Bays, apart from the one, the only, Lucifer. So guys, if you haven't seen these previous episodes, it is now the best time to, because this is going to be the last one, at least with our first round of dates with the Demon Girls. You're going to want to get caught up with all the other girls, because I'm sure maybe there's going to be references to them and talks about them. I don't completely know, but still, it's good to check out this past video. So links in the description down below. Playlist on screen. Cards somewhere all up there. But let's just shut the heck up. I'm excited. Best bae? Best waifu? Alright, so Lucifer, I'm ready. I am ready. We've had to date every single girl just to get to Lucy here. So it's been a real ride. It has. As ever industrious, Lucifer is looking slightly more haggard than normal. And I'm loving her casual wear. I am. Is something the matter? Nothing I can't handle. Just a little upset in Hell's dimensional border. Happens all the time. So, Casanova, how'd it go? Is the sin orgy proceeding according to schedule? Well, I took Judgement out to a butterfly conservatory. Well, it's a start. I don't suppose you have one more date left in you. I could use a break. Oh, I have many more dates if it's to do with my girl Lucy Goose. I do. Sounds good. Where would you like to go? I haven't been able to stretch my legs all day. A walk around the neighborhood would be wonderful. I guess that will work. I honestly can't think of any more date ideas. I've done absolutely everything, from butterfly tents to go into a greenhouse to pick up plant pots. We've done absolutely everything in the world. Together, the two of you exit the house into the warm night air. Fireflies, newly molted, slowly rise from the grass as you walk by. Their beguiling lights illuminate the mostly dark street in inconsistent bursts. Beautiful little creatures, aren't they? Quite. Although you ought to know better than to judge a book by its cover. Even as larvae, they're highly predatory and feast fairly indiscriminately on their fellow bugs. Wow! I can't believe such genocide has had between them. You know quite a lot about insects for someone who spends most of the day running hell. Lucifer shrugs, sniffing haughtily. A girl can take a passing interest in creatures far beneath her. After all, I took an interest in you, didn't I? Oh man! Oh! No, seriously, that actually kind of hurt my feels, and I think I'm about to cry. That one stung a little bit. I assume your day's been busy then? It always is. Running hell is a lot harder than raising it. There's a difference. Quite. Paperwork needs to be filed, donations are allocated, and the skeletons go on strike if they don't get their milk rations. So, why do you do it? They help carry paperwork. Plus, if someone comes into hell unannounced, they have a useful knack for arranging themselves in irritating little puzzles that... Not that. Your whole Queen of Hell job seems like kind of a thankless task for the amount of time you spend doing it. Hey! We actually get a CG here! Alright! It's all included in this build. That's good. I didn't edit it in. I didn't find it this time. It's actually legitimately in-game. And it better be, because after all those girls we dated, yeah, we deserve it, guys. Just taking a night stroll with our demon waifu, Lucifer, the one and only queen of hell. The ivory horn demon breaks stride, pondering your question as she stares up at the stars. What the balls is life? Lord of the throne of hell is a position that no demon wants, yet conversely, all covet. To take the weight of it upon one's shoulders is no small task, and matched in unpleasantness only by the problems that arise when one is forced to relinquish it. Forced? How so? The throne is never given, only taken. Since time immemorial, the person seated on the throne has balanced atop the endless, writhing hordes of demonkind, each determined to usurp power for themselves. Those at the top have no further to climb, and thus must look down constantly in fear of being thrown from their lofty position. Ever heard of democratic elections? Lucifer chuckles softly, the dark notes of joy spilling out of her mouth and onto the cool night air. Believe it or not, things are better now than they were before I took power. I implemented bureaucracy, a proper 5-day work week, and break rooms for the demons, and tortured souls to use in between damnations. And the beefcake skeleton guards? Merely an aesthetic choice. Okay, alright, things really are better, aren't they? Understandable. The two of you continue on your stroll in immaculable silence before another thought breaks through the quiet. Hey, look at this, a pleasant night stroll with our demon girl. It's continuing, guys. It's still going forward, and I'm loving it. Has someone else been taking Cerberus out on walks? Not to my knowledge. I pride myself on knowing just about everything going on in our house. I took her to the park earlier. She went absolutely ballistic on someone who was trying to rob me. Yeah, I did say that they may talk about past dates and whatnot. And it's good that they brought up the Cerberus thing, because that's probably one of the dates that had something really actually interesting happen. That road being, what the heck was that? Maybe we're going to find out right now. Cerberus does have a nose for sin. That girl can sniff out a guilty conscience half a mile away. That's certainly true. I've seen her go after the weirdos that hang out around Eero's underwear emporium. Eero's what now? Actually, forget I asked. I'll just assume that Modeus was involved somehow. As I was saying, I've seen her go after shady types before, but something about this time was different. She seemed to recognize whoever it was she attacked. Lucifer freezes in place, her red eye suddenly glowing luminous crimson in the dimly lit street. Very slowly, she turns her head away from you, and with an obvious effort, lowers her shoulders into a more relaxed pose. I'm sure it's nothing to worry about. You, on the other hand, can't say the same. They're hiding something. The Demon Girls are not revealing their secrets. They know more than they're letting on. And here we are again. You're such a gentleman, walking me home and everything. Thank you for the date. It was certainly informative. Ditto. But not informative enough! Not informative enough! Lucifer and Taker's affection increased by what? What? So that fell a lot shorter than I thought it would, guys. Sad, sad times. Here's hoping the possible second date with her will be much longer. But as you're seeing on screen here, I thought I'd put this in for the Helltaker fans, for anyone who's just interested, like me. And that's the fact that the maker of Helltaker has said, right from his tweet here, that we have a fresh out reveal from One Hobby 32. Lucifer is getting her own Nendoroid. And then we have the tweet by the Good Smile Company saying just a little bit more details about it. One Hobby 32 figure update, Max Factory, Helltaker, Nendoroid, Lucifer, and then they have all the links there. And then they do have the picture, which we're going to go on to now. And there we go. The Queen, the one and only Lucy Goosey in Nendoroid form. And she looks absolutely incredible. I'm a huge fan of Nendoroids. I'm a huge fan of Good Smile in general, Figmas, all that good stuff. I mean, you guys have seen my background during the videos. I'm a collector. I am. And I'll be snatching this up the moment we are able to snatch this up. So if you guys don't know what Nendoroids are, I mean, it is what you see. It's cheapified versions of a character. So we know that Lucifer obviously doesn't have this anatomy. She's a lot longer, a lot taller, and her head isn't, well, quite as fat. But still, this is absolutely incredible, like I said. And for a game, a one-off game maybe, like Helltaker, to get something this big and just this official is wild. It really is wild. So congratulations to Vanripper, all that good stuff. This is incredible, man. Absolutely incredible. And again, once this is available, oh yeah, I'll be snatching this up big time. That was so short! Hey guys, I just wanted to say thanks for playing our game. That was so short! After all that waiting, it was like one of the shortest dates. And we didn't even get to find out the hooded person. Lucy Goose! After all I did to finally date you. This is what you give me? I know I should be thankful, guys, for what I'm given, especially after that demon waifu and whatnot, the Queen of Hell, but I expected more. I expected more. Written by Owen, blah, 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 blah. Okay, awesome. Inspiration for a good number of scenes are provided by Modeus Films and his crew. Okay. Nice. We've got some credits here. Awesome. If you guys are interested, definitely check them out. Give them all the support. Nice. Awesome. The Helltaker House redesign. Okay. And once again, thank you guys for playing the game. Be sure to leave us feedback on how we did with this demo. Well, you did absolutely amazing. I loved it. everything to do with this. The art was spot on. It looked pretty much like Vanripper style. Like, it was so good. The CGs were also absolutely incredible, but they kind of differed in style. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but yeah, they seem to have differed in style for the most part. But again, they were still absolutely incredible. But the sprites we saw mostly throughout the game, again, they were on point, like so on point. It really looks like a legitimate official Vanripper Helltaker game. Like, it really does. Like, at first glance, you wouldn't be able to tell. You would not be able to tell. And I think many people in the comment section of these videos have asked, is this official or not? Like, I don't blame them for thinking it is. Like, it's so good. So good. And yeah, I've loved each date with the girls so far, and I can't wait to see more dates with them in the future, in another build. Like, date number 2 with all the other girls. Like, it's going to be interesting to see their relationship with Helltaker develop even further. It really is. But guys, that's it for now until we get another build. I don't know when that's going to happen, if it's going to happen. I have no idea, but here's hoping it's better sooner rather than later, because I just can't wait to get my hands on those second dates with those Helltaker girls. So guys, if you enjoyed this series so far and you want to see more when we can actually do more, you know what to do.